Facts, all right? What's good? Hello. Hi, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. We are live here on YouTube, and we are live here kicking it on TikTok. Having a good time. Having a really good time. Now, let me reply back to your comment. You said Halloween is in 2 months. So you're making me feel like, oh, you're crazy like retail people. Because retail, I know, they put everything out like ridiculous. But here's the thing, Halloween, you have to celebrate it months before, because then you just have that one day and then it's gone. Like the candy, the costumes, like all that is like cool. We celebrated that one day and then it's over. But it's the build-up, it's the anticipation. You know what I mean? That matters most. So even though it's in 2 months, it's still spooky season because we gotta prep, we gotta get ready. You know, we gotta start watching, we gotta start doing like what we used to do back in the day. You remember AMC, what was it, ABC Family? They would do like 31 days of Halloween, right? You remember that? Now they're freeform. But back in the day, they would do 31 days of Halloween. They play like Michael Myers and, you know, all the classic horror films, and you would watch all of that stuff. And this would be months. Well, okay, that would be in the month of October, the 31 days. But still, you got to prep for it, man. You got to prep for it because it's gone after that day. It's over, and then it's all about things. It's all about Christmas. Forget Thanksgiving. Everyone's all, it's all about Christmas after that. So you got to enjoy it while you can. Are you going to play Friday Night Funkin'? No. Never played that. Don't know what it is. Funno Australia just doesn't really do it. What's up, Aussie Pineapple? I just teamed up with her doing something really fun too. Thanks for seeing my Shannon Sharp edit. Yeah, man, I thought it was really cool. I was like, it was definitely like a random sports thing, but I think that's what you do, so it looks really cool. But I thought it was really fun. But everybody, be sure to go check out his page. I cannot explain in words how much I love your vids. Well, thank you very much. I can't explain in words how grateful I am to have all my peoples here. Michael Malgus, what's good, man? Masonland, I see you in here. Are you on both lives? Wow, you're a crazy person. Yeah, we don't have Halloween here. Whoa, Aussie, you don't have Halloween in Australia? Then what the hell do you guys have? What do you do? What do you do in Australia on October 31st? Let us know. Enlighten us. Yeah, I've done many football edits. Thank you. Yeah, no, I think your videos look great, man. You guys have Christmas. So come October, it's all about Christmas. Forget Thanksgiving. It's Christmas from October to December. Holy moly. That's crazy. You should turn a room into like the Mando ship. Dude, I have thought about that so many times. But then I like having my collector things around. So I do have an office. Once we move into the house next week. You guys will be able to see my office. So the times that I do go live next week will be kind of like me building and putting everything together, setting stuff up in my office. So you guys will be able to see the behind the scenes kind of stuff for that, which I think will be really fun. We don't have Thanksgiving either. That's Americans. Well, yeah, that's true. That's true. Now that I think about it. But Christmas will be kind of one of those things that's like universal. Why is there a man behind you? It's not just any man. It's the man, Luke Skywalker. That's why, because you always want Luke Skywalker to have your back. I'm just saying, man. What would DadaLorian be like short? Like how Mandalorian is Mando. What would DadaLorian be? What? What are you saying? Oh, so you're saying like how Mando, DadaLorian. I guess you could just call me Dada, right? Or Daddy. No, don't call me Daddy. That's gonna lead to a lot of. It's gonna lead to the road of simps, and I don't think many of you guys want to go there. So, is this spooky month stream? Part of it, yes. So, like yes and no. So we're talking about Bad Batch like the pre-finale. So this is kind of what that stream is. But then also I want to get into spooky season stuff and maybe like work on some planning videos while you guys are here. So, I have ideas, but then if you guys have ideas too, and it's like, hey, this would be a really cool idea. I think you should make a video out of it. Really, when you think about like Halloween and Star Wars, how can we mash those things up with what I do as, the Mandalorian? So that's what this stream is meant to be. It's going to be really fun tonight. So Daddy is weird. Yes, Daddy is weird. Don't call me Daddy. That's kind of sus, right? Spooky month. Did I miss a question already? Are you a gamer? Yes, I am a gamer. It's been a little while since I played anything just because we're in the midst of packing. So, for me, I like to just relax. I like to relax and play my video games. But, it's kind of hard to do that right now when everything is kind of like in boxes, and we're in the midst of moving, packing up and cleaning everything because we're going to be moving into our house next week. Can't wait, man. But once we're a little more settled and moved in, then the gaming will commence. I cannot wait. Did I miss other questions? Okay, I think I'm all caught up. And by the way, TikTok people, I'm live on YouTube as well. So I may be sharing my screen at some point here during the live. So we shall get into that. Bread. Why do people keep sending me emojis of bread? What is that? Is that some type of meme? I don't get it. Poofy Legend. What's up, man? Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you here, man. So I think my buddy Michael wants to join in. I haven't talked to him in a while. So I think what we'll do is for like the first half of this, we'll talk about Bad Batch. It'll be like the pre-finale for Bad Batch. Anyone else who wants to join in, I will open up the link for you guys. So if you want to join in and be in the live with me on YouTube, I will post the link in the chat on YouTube where you guys can do that. So I'm going to let my buddy Michael in. And again, if any of you guys want to, if you're watching Bad Batch, right, and you're caught up thus far and you have theories or questions, you guys are more than welcome to join in on the live. So, well, Michael, we'll do about 30 minutes. How does that sound? We'll do like, that way I can get to my other stuff for the evening. But at least you and I will have a good, and anyone else who wants to join in, we'll have a good like little 30 minutes to, kind of chat. Talk about, what to expect for tomorrow, man. Because I really want to talk about spooky season. It's going to be really fun. And some of the videos that we're going to do with that. So, the Mando, you are Mando. I am the Mando, right? Glad to have you guys here, man. So I'm going to bring a guest on, but don't worry. I'm going to bounce back and forth. That way I can still be attentive to everyone kind of tuning in. All right, buddy. Bringing my buddy Michael in. What's up, my guy?
How's it going?
Going very good. Good to see your face. Haven't seen you in a while. How's work? How's life?
Hello there.
Quiet.
General Kenobi.
Yeah, I gotta love my phone. It never shuts up.
I know, man. I love it.
Basically, work's just been really busy lately. I've been having to stay over every single day.
Dang. Busyness, man. But I mean, I guess that makes sense because if you're in retail, I've had my years of working retail, and let me tell you, we all share the same horror stories. We all have the same PTSD. We all have the same managers. Like, they're different people, but they're the same. You know what I mean? And I know when holidays come around, when we're starting to get into seasonal changes, that's when, things are starting to pick up and get crazy. So I can only imagine, and I commend you, my friend. I commend you. But bread and milk spamming is on Minecraft. Okay, so that's where this comes from. I was like, I don't know what these bread memes and emojis were. People keep sending them to me. So anyway, Michael, we got the Bad Batch finale tomorrow. Are you going to be joining us at 12? You'll be here tomorrow? Okay, perfect. So, right off the back, man, what do you think's going to happen?
Okay.
How does it end? What's going to happen? Who dies? Does everybody die? Does it all come down in flames? Tell me your thoughts, man.
Okay, going off all this, I agree with what you were saying earlier on your TikTok live. It
Yeah.
really does depend on whether or not it's like it really depends on how long the episode is. If the episode isn't that long, I feel like if they did a character death, it'd be too rushed.
Yeah.
But if
Yeah.
it's a longer episode, I'm sorry, I think Echo's gonna pull a big sacrifice play.
Ooh, Echo. So my buddy Michael, he thinks that Echo is gonna pull the sacrifice play, for sure. And what's so funny is that Michael's actually a big Echo fan. But I mean, I guess you just have to be logical when you look at the characters, and I think that's what he's doing. Is kind of like if it's gonna be anyone in the Bad Batch, I mean, I could definitely see it. But I'm like, damn, I'm like he just joined them. But I mean, you just never know. You never know. I digress. Continue on.
But like for me, I feel like they're gonna end up finding a way to get out of there. I feel like the episode as a whole is gonna be I think it's gonna be mostly tensity of them trying to get out of there, and potentially even showing a little bit of viewing from the Empire's perspective. Like what I'm thinking is that maybe they get out, and then as they're starting to leave, either one or two things will happen. Either Crosshair will double cross them.
Yep.
Or the Empire will notice a ship starting to leave, and then they'll send a squadron trying to take them out.
You know, somebody with you talking about the Empire, I feel like there were some people who were like asking me, like, do I think Vader is going to make an appearance? And I was like, I don't think so. This is, for better lack of words, I think this is kind of below his pay grade. You know what I mean? I don't. It wouldn't be necessary to have him come in unless it was to exterminate completely, you know, because they're a nuisance. I don't think they've gotten to that point to where they've become an immense nuisance to the Empire or an immense defiance. Because right now the Empire, they still have a pretty stronghold. Yeah, they kind of proved their point with what they did on Camino, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't really see them kind of wasting their time bringing in someone like Vader, you know what I mean?
Yeah, because think of it like this. In all honesty, Vader wasn't even really brought in against rebels. He came in one time and he took out Ahsoka, before they did the time traveling loop and brought her back.
Yep.
But that was the only time we really saw him outside of the one time where Kanan and Ezra saw him briefly and got scared of him. But after that, he never came back. So it's kind of proof of Vader just saying they're not worth it.
Yeah.
And if they're not worth it, then what makes the Bad Batch worth it?
Yeah. No, absolutely, for sure. Again, it's kind of like that universal thing of like, this is definitely below Vader's pay grade. I don't see, even though it would be cool to see him make an appearance, it's like, it's probably not going to happen. We got a question from The Mans. He says, I haven't seen The Bad Batch yet. Should I watch it? Yes, absolutely. If you're a fan of like Rebels or Clone Wars, like if you loved any of that stuff, then you'll definitely love The Bad Batch for sure. So I'm just throwing those names out there because it's the same creatives who I would say is behind, The Bad Batch. So if you're familiar with that, then you would definitely have a good time for sure. And join us tomorrow on YouTube and here on TikTok. I'll be live with friends from TikTok every Friday. We talk about The Bad Batch. And anything Star Wars Disney Plus. I have my group of buddies from TikTok. We all come together on the YouTube platform to basically recap those episodes. So that will include Star Wars Visions, Book of Boba Fett, yada yada yada, so on and so forth. So stay tuned. And thank you. I'm glad you love the vids, man. Thank you so much. So Michael, I think we agree that it's like, it really depends on how lengthy this episode is.
Yeah.
Now, I did say this last week, and I stand by this. Because this is coming from... I will even take it back. I'm not even just going to use He-Man. I'm not even going to use Masters of the Universe as a prime example. I'm going to use Mortal Kombat Deception. Do you guys remember that game? Mortal Kombat Deception years ago? And how they killed off Liu Kang. And to me, even then, I mean, it was like, I got that game because Liu Kang was one of my favorite characters, period, right? And then you put it on, you play the story mode, and right when you play, it's like one of the main popular characters. he gets his neck snapped and he's dead. And I'm like, what? Really? What is happening? So of course you're intrigued. You're like, okay, I gotta play the game. Hopefully they bring him back. And then eventually, what was in the next game? He comes back as a zombie. I was like, man, they did my boy so wrong. But when I think about that game, and don't worry, I'm gonna bring it full circle to make my point make sense. It was like I don't feel that his death furthered the story any further. You know what I mean? I think any other event, like even him just getting beat in the tournament or cast out of, Earth Realm or something like that, would have been better or fine. The death, obviously, it's Mortal Kombat because you gotta have fatalities. People are gonna die. I get it. But when I think about like main characters, that are a part of a video game or a show, it's like, if someone's gonna die, how does it better and further the story? That's kind of how I look at it. Not just for the sake of the dramatics. You know what I mean? So if they do kill somebody, I want it to make sense. Like I really want it to like, oh man, I really felt that. I understood that. Or, sometimes, it doesn't also have to be so planned because, I mean, in the natural sense of things, death is, imminent and sometimes, very random where you're like, man, that was, I take Kanan Jarrus as an example, right? His death, that took me by surprise. When you watched Rebels, you didn't really anticipate like, oh, he's probably going to die. You were like, no, you can tell like he's gotten stronger in the Force from where he was in his journey, but no one knew that he was going to sacrifice himself like that. And the way it furthered the story is how you look at Ezra at the end of Rebels, what the last lesson his master taught him, he pretty much did the same thing. You know what I mean? And you see how that moment furthered the story. I use that as an example, again, with like the Mortal Kombat thing, when you have a certain death that really doesn't push the story forward in any way, it's just like, okay, that was just there just for the feels and just, because, death is dramatic. But I hope if they're going to do it in the Bad Batch again, I feel like Echo could be really, that could tug at the feels because he's been around for so long, especially my Clone Wars watchers. Michael, I know you know what I'm talking about. So I feel like his death, if anyone was going to die, it would make sense because it's like, damn, this would really push the story forward.
And
yeah, go ahead.
And I have one more for you. Going off what you said,
yeah,
I was gonna make this point because I did think about it all this week, like while I was at work and everything else.
Yep.
I thought of my runner-up choice over who could die.
Yeah.
And it's going off of exactly what you were just saying, like something that could push the story forward.
Yeah. Who would it be?
Hunter.
You asshole. No, don't kill Hunter. I like my Rambo. Listen here, Adrian. You can't kill Rambo. Okay?
Yeah, but the reason
Rambo's
why I say that is because Hunter's the heart and soul of the team. He's the one on who pushed Omega to become the best that she is, and he's also the reason why they're there.
But you know what though? I could see them faking it out to where you think he's dead.
I can see that too.
You know what I mean? Like something happens where you're like, oh dang, like did he die? Is it confirmed? You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So if I could see something tragic,
like Paul McGregor.
Yeah. So I could definitely see that. I don't know if they'll kill him off though, man.
Yeah, because you see, but the reason why I'm saying as a runner-up as Hunter is because like what you were saying, to push the story forward, kind of with Kanan with Ezra, and I could see that to Omega. I could see that, and then eventually going off of like what Chris was saying last week, with Echo being that breaking point for Rex. Yeah, and I can't help but think about that because he's right. And that's the only thing that makes me feel like Echo might make it to season 2 because Echo's the only person in the entire Star Wars universe that I can think of that can push Rex to that point. Because,
I would agree with that.
Because Rex, he was tore up during season 7.
Yeah.
Because you saw that whenever he was talking with Cody, and then whenever he saw there was a chance to save him, he risked his own neck for it.
Yeah.
And he did it, and he saved him. And so, like, if he saw Echo die, you gotta know he's done.
Yeah. Absolutely.
He's not doing this no more. He's gonna take Gregor and Wolf after they save Wolf.
Yeah.
And he's calling it there. He's saying, no, you are my only two friends left.
Yeah.
I am not losing you two.
The question is for anyone else who's watching Bad Batch, here's the question I'm going to throw at you guys because I want to see it in the comments. Does anyone need to die in season 1? That's the first part of the question. And the second part is, if someone does die, who do you guys think it'll be? As far as the Bad Batch characters. Doesn't even necessarily have to be their crew. It could be any other characters that we've been introduced to. So let me know in the comments what you guys think here on TikTok. Does somebody need to die in season 1? And if they do, who do you think it'll be? So comment below, let me know. We got one more guest that wants to pop in, and then we'll continue our conversation. I'm going to pop him in with us. What's up, Johnny? Hello.
Hola.
What's going on, man? I see you got a Grogu there on your chest. Nice. What brings you on, man?
What?
I said, what brings you on?
Nothing, kind of just wanted to watch you and do some memes.
Nice. Did you have any questions about Bad Batch or tonight's stream?
I'm gonna ask you a question.
Yeah.
Hunter died for Omega just to spark.
Why?
That.
You said Hunter needs to die?
I personally want Omega to be a super good character, but
Yeah.
you know, they're always have sacrifice.
Basically, you want Omega to be the new Ezra.
Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay, so we got two people, Michael and my buddy Johnny. You guys have kind of both mentioned that where, you know, Omega, if Hunter does die, I feel like Omega could definitely become like this, like what Michael was saying, like almost this Ezra kind of role. Not character, but more so that role in terms of, again, if something happens to like her mentor, that's a moment that could push the story forward. Even if it doesn't mean he has to die, but it could mean
he could just be seriously injured.
Yeah,
maybe
something. Exactly.
Yeah.
Something
maybe
could happen to him.
paralyzed. Maybe even paralyzed. Something along those lines. He doesn't have to die.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
He doesn't have to die. He just has to be wounded to the point to where he's not the same.
Yeah. You bring up a good point, because here's one thing. You've heard the phrase like there's some things that are worse than death. So what's one thing worse that you could do to a soldier? If all you've known is fighting your whole life, if that's what you were created for, I mean, I feel like if he lost that ability, or if he lost his memory, or, you know, became paralyzed or something, you know what I mean? That could be interesting.
There's much more scarier things than death from the Inquisitor.
Yeah, Inquisitors would be cool.
Yeah, he did say that.
Did they mention Inquisitors?
No, they didn't. But Johnny's right though. The Grand Inquisitor did say that during Rebels, whenever Kanan was fighting him right before he killed himself.
Oh, that there's some things worse than death.
Yes, and he was specifically referring to Vader at that point in time.
Oh, yeah. See, maybe I was self-consciously thinking about that. I didn't even put two and two together. That's interesting. Very, very interesting.
And going off of that does make sense. Not to bring Vader in, but like the fate worse than death. And in all honesty, Echo is a living proof of that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, and I guess they kind of already have done that when you think about Echo.
Yeah.
Echo is a living proof of that, but that does not mean that Hunter could, because Hunter could follow in that.
The end of the season 2.
We'll see. I don't know if they're gonna bring Vader or not, but yeah, it's possible. We'll see. Johnny, if you got any other questions, be sure to make sure you type them here in the chat. I got people on TikTok. You want to see Grogu's mother? It's Yaddle. We all know that. Be sure to type your questions in the chat if you got any other theories. Later in this live stream, we're going to be talking about spooky season for Star Wars. So be sure to tune in. That would be awesome. I would be all for that. Johnny, I'm going to pop you out, but stay in the chat. If you have any other questions, just type them in, and then I can always pop you back in here periodically.
No, I am good.
I can't hear him. I think he cut out on my end.
It's also hard to hear him on mine, too.
I think he's clear now. Yeah, if you got any questions, just type them into the chat, and then I'll pop you in. Okay. Stay in the chat. Just stay on the live, and if you got anything that else does come to mind, and that's for anyone, feel free to pop them in, and then I could always post them up on the dashboard as well. Thank you, Johnny. You think he froze up again? I don't know. Let me see what's going on over here on the TikTok. I have to go, Mandalorian. This is the way. Well, you got to go when you got to go, man. Thanks for being here. Hi, I'm back from earlier. Welcome back. Thanks for being here. I sincerely appreciate it. It looks like I missed a couple questions. Maybe not. Maybe I'm all caught up. I thought I did. What's going on, guys? I see some new people tuning in. Someone else says bye. Someone else says hi. Hello. Good to see you guys tuning in. Oh, we got Nicole Evans. Papa Mando. I feel like when you ever see a Palpatine cosplayer, I always say Papa Palpatine because I like the way it rolls off of my tongue. Papa Palpatine. I have appeared. I have so many things to tier Siri. What you guys? Wait, what? I would be much appreciated if you said thank you, by the way. What? I'm confused by your comments. I'm confused. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know what you're trying to say. Can we see the Mando suit? Look at my old videos or most recent videos. I got plenty of them. Plenty of Mando videos. I know, TC, it's August. But here's the thing. This is what I said. Okay, Michael, I want to get your opinion on this. As someone who works in retail, you may feel differently about this, but tell me if I'm right or if I'm wrong. So Halloween is meant to be celebrated months before October. So it's August now. But think about it. Once you get into October, you only got those 31 days, and then once Halloween gets there, boom, it's done. It's over. It's kabaddi. It's gone. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's the anticipation leading up into spooky season. You know what I mean? You get all your fall decor. You start thinking about the costumes you want to wear. You start buying candy early. Look, you buy a bag of candy and you think, oh, I'm going to give this out to neighborhood kids. But then you eat that like 2 months early, and then you go buy another one, you know what I mean, that you actually save for the kids. So I feel like Halloween is meant to be celebrated months before October. Do you agree or disagree?
For me, I would definitely say that I agree partially. Yes, I say partially. I feel like I agree. I feel like the planning and everything else for Halloween should definitely help with the anticipation, but the actual celebration should be kept within the month.
Fair.
I feel like the celebration itself should be month long, not like the actual day of Halloween. Yes. But the whole spirit of Halloween should be the entire month of October instead of just one weekend or one night. You know, because like for me, I agree with you. Like to have maybe like a month or two before October to just have fun planning and trying to get things set up for it. Yeah. But October is whenever you fully plop it down and have fun with it.
So Michael says he partially agrees that like you should have a little bit of fun months in advance, kind of planning certain things out. But then October itself should be, you celebrate the spirit of Halloween like that entire month. Then that's when you can go full out. See, me, I'm a crazy person. Me and my family, we're crazy. Like, let me tell you what we did today. So you know how pumpkin spice comes into season? You know, PSL, everything, right? I'm talking about the lotions, the candles, the coffees, the smoothies, the drinks, the pastries, pumpkin spice, everything. So we got a notification from Jamba Juice that they have their pumpkin smash smoothie that's out, and we were like, but you can only buy it online. You have to do an online order, and then you can go and pick it up. So we did that today. We're that crazy about pumpkin spice everything. So Bath and Body Works, when they come out with their pumpkin marshmallow lotions, we get that. The candles, yeah, I know you guys are like, look, Michael's like, I'm slowly exiting out of this live stream. Just
no. I'm just listening.
No, but yeah, we're really crazy about pumpkin spice everything, you guys. So someone says I said Papa Mando on YouTube. Yeah, that was you. I seen you. And I appreciate it. You calling me Papa Mando, DadaLorian, Papa Mando, whatever you want to call me. Question: am I on Mando's bounty list? Question: do you want to be on the bounty list? Do you want to be on the bounty list? That's the real question. So, Michael, any other thoughts on stuff for Bad Batch tomorrow? Anything else you wanted to touch on?
I'm trying to think. I did have something. For me, not that like while I'm thinking about with this one, I think with Bad Batch tomorrow, I feel like we're going to get to see a lot of Omega's character. I feel like we're really going to actually get a full grip over who she is.
Yeah, I would agree with that, especially the way it left off. Because I think if anyone knows Kamino well, it's going to be her. You know what I mean? And that's going to be able to save their asses. Mm-hmm. So, and when you say like we're going to see like full on what she's capable of in some capacity, I would agree with that. Because where they are and how the episode left off recently, I'm like, yeah, the only way they're making it out of there is with tech and the knowledge of Omega to really get them, through this situation. So who knows what the hell is going to happen, man? But it's going to be crazy. So I can't wait. 12:00 p.m. tomorrow. I was going to tell you don't be late, but you're like, sometimes you're here before I am. You're always early. Early gang. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, so you're saying noon Mountain Time, right?
Yep. That still works for you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I'm actually off work tomorrow.
Hey, let's go. Are you staying up late to watch it, or are you gonna do your regular thing? You staying up late?
I always do.
You're a maniac, man. I've done it a couple times, but then okay, here's the thing: if you guys have kids, when they sleep, you want to enjoy that peace and harmony. So when she sleeps throughout the night, I'm like, oh, this is great. And then I just get up early in the morning. I get up like around 6 or 7, and then I watch the Bad Batch. Sometimes she's usually still asleep, so I watch it early in the morning, sometimes twice, especially for our, recaps. So I'll probably watch it in the morning. We'll see.
Well, I mean, like to be fair for me, like in my time zone, I work from typically 2 p.m. to 11 p.m.
Oh, okay.
So usually whenever I get home, I am tired but not sleepy. So usually I can force myself to stay awake long enough to watch it, and then once it's over, I just go to sleep.
Yeah. No, I hear that. Minecraft Boy 9988. Sorry. I don't know what was your question. Please repeat your question so I can see it. Did you type it below? Hold on, let me see. Maybe it's in my questions here. Someone else asked me, how's life? Life is great, man. We are just chilling, getting close to the end of the week. Bad Batch finale tomorrow. Here hanging out with my boy Michael, and we are chatting all about it. What did I do? Cancel. There we go.
But I did have a few thoughts for you for spooky Star Wars.
Yeah. What's your thoughts?
There's actually 2 that I know of off the top of my head, 2 horror Star Wars books.
Oh, really? What? Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
spill them out. Spill the beans.
One of them, I had to look up the name to be sure, but I do know it's prequel. Its prequel actually takes place during the Old Republic, and it's called Red Harvest.
Red Harvest. Here, let me pull up Google really quick. And
I've read a good portion of Red Harvest. I never got to finish it just due to time issues.
Yeah.
It is pretty creepy, not gonna lie. The fact that the Sith in the story...
Yeah.
I'm not kidding when I say this. He is literally Dracula.
Really? What?
I'm not kidding. He is quite literally Dracula.
Star Wars Red Harvest.
That's it. I have that book. It's a creepy book.
Let's see. So Red Harvest is a novel written by Joe Schreiber, and a prequel to the earlier work, Death Troopers.
That's it.
Originally titled Black Orchard, the book was released on December 28th, 2010, a hardcover horror novel, and it reveals the origin of the virus from the original book. Interesting. Oh, this definitely has like horror stuff all over it.
Yeah, it's basically, this is where Star Wars zombies were first made.
Ooh. Now with that, so when you say Star Wars zombies, you know what I think of? I think of the Night Sisters. You remember in Clone Wars?
Yeah.
That's where my mind goes when I think of anything kind of like Star Wars zombies.
When I hear Star Wars zombies, I think that in the Geonosian arc, whenever the leeches went up.
Oh yeah.
I think of those two.
Yeah.
And then after I started reading on those books,
yep.
Not gonna lie, they are not scary compared.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Like in those books, like it takes it to a new level. Like I'm not like I would love to tell you about one scene in the book, but I don't know if you'd want me to do that because I'm sure that you want to read it at your own point.
Yeah.
All I'm gonna say is whenever I read that, my only thought was, it's well written.
Yeah.
And I can easily imagine this. And the fact on how the way it was done, it made me, because I'm like you, I visualize it in my head. It's like a film.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I'm just thinking about it, just going, I am really glad they did not put this on a film screen.
Is that because of how like vivid it was? Or
it's more along the lines of, I can easily tell that a lot of kids would have nightmares from this.
Oh wow. Yeah, see, I want to read that. That sounds fun. That sounds fun, man. I would be down for that. But thank you for that idea. I think that kind of gives me some ideas for like, posting things that's available content for you guys. Where it's like, hey, if you've never heard of some of the other books or certain episodes in Clone Wars, whatever, that are kind of like creepy themed things within the world of Star Wars, then maybe I can kind of touch on those things and bring them to light as we get closer to spooky season. Now, right now, I'm planning, you guys, don't worry. This is not like, oh, next week. Well, by the way, next week, I got, a bunch of people who will be taking over my TikTok, so I won't be as present making content, but there will still be content there. So I'm thinking like this is kind of just planning and thinking towards like October, getting these ideas. And then Michael, I really love that book, man. So I'm really I might have to cop that. But I'm in such a novel hole, man. Let me read this question really quick. This is from my buddy General Skywalker. He says, how is the restaurant Rando with Mando going? Getting any business lately? Yes, we're open 24 hours and we serve blue milk nonstop. Business has been great. Everyone loves the DadaLorian special. If anyone wants to know what the DadaLorian special is, it is chicken and waffles with a house-made barbecue sauce and the purest Canadian maple syrup. Tell me that doesn't that make your mouth just water?
Can I order some, please?
Absolutely. We sell it for like $9.99 a pop.
I'll take it.
That's not bad, right? And I'm talking about 2 thick Belgian honeycomb waffles.
I will take that.
Right? And crispy chicken strips with our house-made DadaLorian barbecue sauce. I'll give you guys a nice little styrofoam plate. You can wrap it up, take it home. I'll put a little sticker in there that says on the bounty list just for you guys. Make sure you leave a tip. Does that sound good? God, I want some of that now. That sounds amazing. Maybe is this like, am I predicting the future? Like, am I actually going to have a restaurant called Rando with Mando? Wouldn't that be crazy? How many of you guys would actually come and eat at my restaurant if I had a Mandalorian restaurant?
I would definitely come by to visit at least. Yeah. I know we don't live in the same state, but I would at least make an effort.
He's like, I would come and order a plate without a doubt, easily. So there you go, man. To answer your question.
I'm on Grubhub. Yeah.
Oh yeah, man. Who else do we have? I think somebody else wants to pop in and join us. Let's pop in another person. What's up? Something Ultimate YT. Oh, we got a Clone Trooper. What's up, man?
Nothing much. How about you?
We're just chilling. We're we were talking about Bad Batch. Now we're talking about Halloween. Now we're talking about my restaurant. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. We're just hanging out, man. How are you doing?
Got this little stormtrooper.
Oh, nice, man. You got the whole stormtrooper get up, I see.
Yeah.
So what brings you on tonight?
I just wanted to say hello.
Well,
Pop in.
hello there. Hello there. We're glad to have you on.
Hello there.
Are you
Kenobi.
are you watching
Also-
Star Wars: The Bad Batch?
No, I have not been able to see it.
Oh man,
Yeah.
you're missing out. You got to watch it. It's good stuff. I'm sorry, Yeah, no, go ahead. Sorry, I think I cut you off. Go ahead.
I cannot find my Obi-Wan lightsaber. If I could, I would have shown it to you.
Yeah.
Like from the first episode
Ooh,
when he was
Can you do the
Academy.
Obi-Wan spin with the lightsaber?
not really good.
Okay.
And also, my mask is cracked.
Gotcha.
I stepped on it.
You could have just said it was
Actually-
battle damage. Battle damage.
Actually,
Yeah,
better
battle
yet,
damage.
going off of what we were just talking about earlier, if you really want to go all in with that, you could actually fully remove that and then redecorate the helmet a bit to make it look like one of those zombie helmets from
yeah.
from one of those books.
That's true.
Mm.
I was even gonna say Bad Batch. You could probably do like a hunter thing or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, granted, they're more for stormtroopers, but that doesn't change the point.
General Skywalker says, Mando, do you deliver on Grubhub? I do. If you guys want to buy from Rando with Mando's, I'll send you some good old chicken and waffles with my house-made DadaLorian barbecue sauce. You got it, man. You got it.
I'm about to leave and then pop in and watch you.
You got it, man. Well, I'm glad you popped on and said hi. And I'm digging the Stormtrooper, the Clone Trooper helmet. It looks good, man. This is the way.
This is the way.
All right. Take care, buddy. I love that, man. Let's see. When I go on my side, my nipple enters my armpit. What?
I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know.
What are you talking?
That sounds like something that my friend would tell me, and
Right.
I would just be over here saying, I don't want to know.
Can
Don't
you
restrict-
send me a picture of your brain so I can see what's going on in there? I just want to know. I'm just so curious. Some of the comments that I get, man. Guy from Fortnite. Hello. Clearly, he's DadaLorian. Yes. What's going on, guys? I'm quite confident he's not from Fortnite. My character appeared in Fortnite. You know, the guy that I represent, but no, he comes from Star Wars, the Mandalorian. Did I miss any other questions? It keeps saying that I did. Have I ever went skydiving? No, I've not. I would love to do indoor skydiving first. I don't know about jumping out of a plane. It's very expensive too, by the way, and plus you have to go through like classes and stuff first before you can do it. But I think doing indoor skydiving, I've seen some cool places for that, so that would be on my list. I would love to do that. And Vampire Video said, hi, how are you doing? I'm doing great. How are you? Thanks for tuning in. Something Ultimate YT, I was shaking the whole time because oh yeah, man, you don't have to be scared. I'm super chill, man, but I'm just happy to have so many like cool, positive people, you know, here just to hang out with. I love all of that, man. I love all the love. Puffer Thick, should I stay on YouTube or TikTok? You can be on both. Yeah, see, Michael, come on, virtual high five, man. Come on, that's what I'm talking about. Stay on both, man. Let's go. Who are you? Where is the Mandalorian? I am the Mandalorian. I just don't wear my helmet or anything during live streams unless it's Monday. Then I do the Mando Monday stuff with Mama Mando. Me and her hang out. The guy from Star Wars. Yes. This is the guy under, behind the helmet. So, but again, just to touch on that, I feel like I was like, I go to conventions quite a bit, as a big fan of, conventions and the convention, life. But I was like, if I ever do go and meet any of you guys, unless you follow me like here on the YouTube platform, you're not going to know what the hell I look like. So I was like, I got to start showing my face just a little bit, you know. And so I decided to do that on the live streams for TikTok. You decided TikTok. Hey, I'm glad that you decided to still hang out with me. Period, man. Good job to you. Thank you for still being here. I appreciate it. So my other thing is tomorrow is Michael. Do you know what tomorrow is? What's tomorrow?
Tomorrow?
Huh?
Let's see. Tomorrow is Friday, which means Bad Batch Day, which means that's also going to be the day.
Oh, no. What day is tomorrow?
Uh-oh.
Oh!
I had to double check the date.
Shit. He's like, oh, man. What? So, yeah. So now you guys see why I'm talking about spooky season. Tomorrow is Friday the 13th. So, what I did a cool TikTok. What was it last night that I'll have posted and ready for tomorrow, which would be really fun. So kind of just playing on, Friday the 13th. But it's really looking. I'll tell you guys what it's about. But you guys can judge my comparisons all you want. You'll see it tomorrow. But it's really looking at Star Wars characters and saying who would their horror counterparts be.
Oh, that's cool.
So you guys will be able to see that tomorrow, which I think will be really funny. Some of you guys may be able to come up with better ones. I can't wait to see the comments on that one because I'm like, I want to see what everyone else, who you guys would match up with certain characters. I'm not going to tell you anything yet who I picked because I just want you guys to see it. But I just wanted to say, since tomorrow is Friday the 13th, you can expect that coming out tomorrow on my TikTok page. And I'll probably release it here on YouTube too. I think the shorts tend to do pretty well over here as well. Friday the 13th. Oh, Jason, yes.
Because I was thinking about what we were just saying. My first thought was Vader, and who would he be? Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees? And that's my first thought because Jason Voorhees, he is like in horror aspect. Just saying, I collect horror movies too. I love watching them.
Yeah.
Jason Voorhees is actually a demon.
Yeah. Yep.
While Michael Myers, he is just a human being, which for some odd reason, you could shoot him, you can hit him with a tank, you can do anything you want to him, but for some reason he just can't die.
Yeah. Yep.
So for me, I'm looking at that thinking, if I was gonna play him with anybody, I would say Michael Myers. He is a human being on who has taken so much damage, but yet he still has what he wants. He still has it at heart, and he still goes for it. I'd definitely say he has the cold-blooded killer. They each have that.
Yeah.
But I'd say it's close to Jason, but I'd rather give it to Michael.
I'm not saying anything.
I don't expect you to.
You guys are gonna see it tomorrow. But I do have to say this, since we're talking about Jason, because we're talking about horror slashers. He's definitely always been one of my favorites. I love Jason Voorhees. But here's the thing that I never understood. He drowned as a little boy, right? Mm-hmm. In the lake. How the hell did he grow into an adult man?
Actually, right? I actually had a theory behind that. Because keep in mind, they did show him as a boy again in the first one. Yeah. Yep. But what I'm thinking is the fact that it's kind of like using the spirit of his mother per se as a demon, like with the fact that he was kind of like a demonic child, especially thanks to his mother. Yeah, it could have been kind of like them being fused.
Interesting. Okay,
that's the way I'm thinking because he does have the actions of his mother.
Yeah, yeah.
His mother is actually the one who's evil, not him.
Yeah. Yeah, she was the original killer in the first movie.
She's the one who controls him, and it's not even her. It's her presence mentally, which makes me feel like they are combined.
Yeah,
but I feel like it's her presence in her son's mind, while it is his body.
Oh yeah, no, I could definitely see that.
It's just a thought.
Sup? What did you do over the summer? I filmed a lot of TikTok videos. Yeah. I filmed a lot of TikTok videos and YouTube videos. Lots of live streaming and making content, man. But it's been great. It's been really great. Someone was asking if someone else or maybe me was talking to them, and I'm like, now I'm talking to... What? What are you saying? I'm confused by your statement. What are you trying to say? Mom or Baby Yoda, pick only one. For what? What are you talking about? Guy from Fortnite. My comments here. I don't know what you're trying to say. Anyway, yeah. I'm not gonna reveal anything yet, but I think you guys will agree with most of the choices that I have on like the horror counterparts for like Star Wars characters, which I thought was fun. So Michael, here, let me pull that up again. What was the name of that book?
Which one? Death Troopers or Red Harvest?
Red Harvest. There it was. Star Wars.
And also, I did want to tell you an idea I had. Only if I can get all the supplies in time.
Yeah. What's your idea?
Remember what I was telling you about, like with me trying to make that Echo cosplay?
Yeah.
See, I don't really want to start on it until I get the helmet. The only reason is so that way I can make sure I get the right color paint.
Okay.
And I would rather do it all in one sitting instead of trying to spread it out, because normally I don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah.
So like I would rather do it all at one time and call it there. And I'm hoping we get the helmet in time before Halloween, which I should.
Yeah.
Because I ordered it a couple weeks ago.
Ooh, this is for Echo?
Yes.
Oh man, that's awesome.
It's being professionally made. It's got padding on the inside. You could literally throw it against a wall and it wouldn't even get a scratch.
Dang.
It's gonna be really well made. But the point is that what I'm thinking about doing, I got two thoughts. Since I have no family here where I live in Georgia.
Yeah.
All my family lives in Texas.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe I could either do one of two things. Either one, I could stay here since I live in an apartment and go around my apartment complex and basically make all the kids' day here for Halloween.
Yeah.
Or I can go back home and try to see my nephews, and they both love the Bad Batch.
Heck yeah.
But that's only if I can. That's only if I can get the money, of course, to travel.
Oh yeah.
That's over 700 miles away.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I was gonna say everything is bigger in Texas. So, from what I hear,
No, it's not. I grew up there. It's not.
So that's a fake rumor. That's a fake.
The only thing bigger there is the food.
Okay, so maybe that's what they mean by the food. But then, if you constantly eat the food, then does that make everything else bigger?
Not everything.
Okay.
now that's an adult joke.
Yeah, I got it. It definitely hit my sick brain very quickly. Some of the other younger viewers may not understand, but
because I'm not going to continue with that. That's all
my buddy Michael Malgus, he's from Texas, and right now, where are you at in Georgia?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he lives in Georgia. So we were talking about everything.
Yeah, I moved here
everyone says everything is bigger in Texas, and he says not everything. But anyway.
But yeah,
Mando
I actually moved here in March, actually.
Mando and Chewbacca are my favorite characters. Nice. What do you hate most, Darth Vader or Darth Maul? I don't hate either one of them. I mean, I think they're both great characters. Obviously they're both, bad guys. You know what I mean? But I think I like the complexity of both of their characters, and that's what makes me enjoy them, and they're both pretty badass. It's a lot easier that way too. Can you see my comments? Yes, I'm reading your comments. Hello, what's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in. So yeah, man, I'm excited to get some other content out for spooky season. I think a part of it, because I want to do stuff where I'm in suit as Mando, kind of doing things that are, I'll figure out like some funny skit stuff. Another suggestion that was thrown to me was to do more duet type stuff where you guys can duet with some of my videos. I'll try to make some, newer original content that's kind of scripted where you guys can participate a little bit more. So I've gotten some, requests to do that. So maybe I could gear some of that idea into the spooky season when I think about October, which I think will be really fun. So if you guys are down and that sounds cool, that's something I think that would be really fun. Jacob.
I will say this, after I get my Echo suit together, I'll definitely do it gladly.
Yeah, man, absolutely. He says, guess what? What? What's your question? If you notice me, get a free chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A.
Hey.
That sounds great. That sounds pretty good, man. That sounds dank. I'm not gonna lie. You know what's so funny? I can't believe I was this much of a dumbass that I actually did it. So it was last Sunday. Me and my wife, we were like, I'm kind of hungry. We were just gonna go get like an ice cream cone, just a little snack, you know. And we were like, oh yeah, Chick-fil-A, they sell, you know, ice cream cones. They're pretty cheap. Let's just go over there because it's like frozen yogurt. It's a little healthier. So we're like, all right, let's go grab one. I was like, wow, you know, it seems pretty chill right now. There doesn't seem to be much of a line or anything. I was like, man, this is great. We'll get in and out. And then my dumbass realizes it's Sunday. It's Sunday. What am I thinking about? You can't get any Chick-fil-A. Sunday, man.
It comes back to that joke that I see all the time that's just too true.
Yeah.
The true logos of real, you know, like the true logos of places. Chick-fil-A, you only crave it on Sundays.
Always, man. Always. Now, I do have to say this. I did a Tinder commercial.
I remember that.
Like a few weeks ago. And I did, you know, like they have like this chicken sandwich like thing that we had to do where literally they bought every chicken sandwich in the state, literally. And we like had to like try them. It was like I was on a date with this girl and we were like trying all these chicken sandwiches, having a chicken sandwich war. But after trying them, I have to tell you guys, because I used to be all about, Chick-fil-A is at the top. But let me tell you, after trying Burger King's chicken sandwich, after trying Popeye's chicken sandwich, I was like, ooh, yeah. And then after trying Chick-fil-A's, it was just like, what is this? What is this? Once you've had the Popeyes one and the Burger King is up there, man. Because it's got
I need to try that one.
It's got this sweet tanginess to it, but it's still got the crunch, and you get more chicken. It's like you get the bang for your buck. So I was like, yeah, that was better than Chick-fil-A. I gotta say, I'm sorry, man. I know some of you guys might try to attack me. I know if Stephen Johnson ever hears this, I know he will make a mockery out of me. But I'm just saying, Burger King's and Popeyes was better than Chick-fil-A. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah. Michael, anything else from you? I'm gonna be ending here soon, so I'm gonna bring you back on. Yeah, you're joining us tomorrow at 12, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. Any last things, thoughts, Bad Batch stuff, Halloween stuff?
Actually, I did want to say something. Now, this is more of something that I don't typically share because I always get hate for it. Like with what that one commenter on TikTok was saying over like who do you hate more, Maul or Vader?
Yeah.
I can actually give an answer for that.
What's your answer?
I like Maul more.
You like Darth Maul more than Vader?
Yeah. And here's the thing, and this is the part where I'm going to get hate for it. Vader's not even in my top 10 favorite Sith.
Really? Wow.
And neither is Palpatine. The
Maul,
reason
Maul is up there for you?
Not my top 10 either, but he's at least closer.
Okay.
Like Maul's like if there was like a top 15, he'd make that for sure.
Yeah.
But what I mean is that for me, I've read into the Sith honestly more than I really should have. So for me, like my top 10, it doesn't have anybody from the movies.
Yeah. I know yours is probably more old Republic, KOTOR type stuff for sure. Yeah. I know through our conversations. Yeah.
Yeah. But like for me, like I get a lot of hate for the same time I bring it up with the Star Wars fandom.
Yeah.
Like that trend where it was like whenever it has from Family Guy, the voice that says I was not a big fan of The Godfather. Yeah. I would have to make a video over that saying I'm not a fan of Darth Vader and I'm not a fan of Palpatine. Yeah. The only reason being for me, Vader, growing up, I got sick of Vader because he was so overly done.
Yeah.
And everybody kept pushing him down my throat and I got sick of it.
I can feel that. You know, sometimes it can be overkill for sure.
And then with Palpatine, kind of the same, but also because I never could get behind his character. I just never could.
I feel that.
And I just get so much hate for that because everyone's saying, yeah, but yet you like this character and you like this character.
Yeah, to each their own, man. You like what you like. That's all right. I respect it.
Like a good example, Darth Zana.
Yeah.
Do you know who that is?
Darth Zana. Is that like old? I'm assuming Old Republic for sure. I would imagine.
Kind of.
Okay.
It's at that weird point where it's Old Republic, yes.
Yeah.
And no.
Okay.
But
definitely older for sure than.
Yeah, it was Darth Bane's apprentice.
Okay.
Like I said, it's kind of at that weird point where you could argue it was at the very, very beginning of High Republic, kind of like the pre-High Republic.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's still Old Republic at the same time.
Okay. No, that makes sense.
It's kind of like, it was one of those weird points.
Yeah.
Like Zana earned a lot of my respect. I could talk Seth all day and all night. You know?
I know you could. I got another question. Someone says, would you rather have Darth Vader or Boba Fett on your bounty list? Probably Boba Fett over. Yeah, obviously. I wouldn't want Darth Vader on my bounty list. Not at all, man. And then I see you in here, Erica. She always sneaks in. Good to see you, my friend. Did I miss any other questions on here as well? Oh, someone says, besides the Mandalorian, who would you be for this Halloween? Probably Daddy Shark. Because it's what my kid wants, man. So she wants me to, she wants to be Baby Shark. My wife will dress up as like, Mommy Shark. I'll be Daddy Shark. And yeah, man. Yeah. You got to do it for your kids, man.
Any guesses who I would be?
Echo for sure, right? yeah. This is the way, man. Michael, thank you so much for popping on, man, and hanging out with me. I'm going to pop you off and then bring you back in tomorrow sharp at 12 o'clock with the rest of our friends from TikTok. Be sure to go and follow Michael on the TikTok. What's your name on TikTok again?
Malgus111.
Malgus111. That's my buddy. If you guys want to see more of him, be sure to check him out on TikTok. I will see you tomorrow, my friend. If you're staying here in the chat, feel free to continue to chat. I'm going to just chat with a few people here on TikTok and then eventually close out. I will see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow, man.
All right, buddy. And let's see. I think I missed a couple questions. Do you know the way? Yes, of course I know the way. I have a Grogu costume from a year ago. Nice. What is your... Like, is it like the full-on thing? Like, does it have the ears and the robe and all that stuff? Someone says, hi, Mando. Hello. What's up? Thanks for tuning in. I hope I didn't miss any questions. Boundyless Target is here. What's up? So, yeah, man, I think we got a lot. We talked about a lot of fun stuff. Prepping for spooky season. Tomorrow's Friday the 13th. I'll have a fun video coming out for you guys tomorrow, kind of celebrating that, Star Wars and horror mashup type of a thing. So be out on the look for that on TikTok and YouTube. And then I have another one of my friends that wants to pop in. Go ahead and pop you in really quick, Erica. What's up, Erica?
Hi.
How's it going?
I guess Bella wants to make a guest appearance. It's going good.
You guys.
Just wanted to pop in, say hi, and ask you a quick question if somebody lets me.
Absolutely. Ask your question, my friend. Good to see you.
So,
Hey, excuse me.
oh,
Hello.
Hello there.
she's very friendly. Okay, go over there, please. Thank you. My question is, in a battle between Mando versus, it would be what, 2 versus 2 on 1. Would it be Palpatine and Darth Maul? Who would win between Mando and Palpatine and Darth Maul in a fight?
Palpatine. Yeah. Definitely Papa Palpatine, man. Yeah. I think and the reason why I say that.
Maul teamed up.
Oh, so you're saying like if Mando and Darth Maul teamed up against Sidious, is that what you're saying? Or those two teamed up against Mando?
Mando. Pretty much.
Yeah, Palpatine.
Those two
Palpatine
teamed up
easily.
against Mando.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. What does Mando do in that fight? If you've seen Clone Wars, if you guys remember in the episode of Clone Wars where, what was it? Savage and Darth Maul, like they tried to fight Palpatine. Did you see what he did to them? Like, oh man, he killed Savage, and then like he beats poor Darth Maul badly and electrocutes him. And then, I mean, even in the Vader comics, man. Yeah, I mean, even in the Vader comics, there's been moments where even Vader, I think, I'm paraphrasing, but there was moments where even Vader was like kind of afraid, because when he actually seen, Palpatine's full potential, it kind of like scared him, kind of put him in his place, so yeah, Mando would just be a fried bucket. That's it.
I thought I'd make it difficult.
So, very difficult. Thanks, man. You put me in an unescapable trap. What can I do? How we all doing? I'm doing great, man. Thanks for asking. Any other questions?
Okay. Oh no, I just thought I'd give you a difficult one and just kind of have some fun with it to see what you would do.
That was very difficult. Thank you, everyone. Give it up for Erica. Thank you.
Oh, she's got a silly face to give you.
I love it. I'm gonna pop you guys out because I'm actually gonna end here in just a minute. But Erica, thank you for the challenging question, my friend.
Hey, life isn't fun without a challenge in the way.
You gotta have it, man. You gotta have it. And I hope you're here tomorrow. I don't know what you're doing around 12, but we'll be talking about the Bad Batch. So if you can come in and join us in the chat, we'd love to see familiar faces, my friend.
So let's see, 12 your time. Since I'm an hour behind you, it would more than likely be 11 my time.
Yep.
So, and that means the little Missy over there will be in school, and that means I will have some free time.
Hey, let's go. Turn up. Yeah, you can join us. We'll be talking about the Bad Batch. It'll be a good time. 12 o'clock p.m. Mountain Time. Be sure to join us, guys. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Erica, I will see you then, my friend. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm always going to... All right.
And I will
bye.
Yes, and I will see you tomorrow at 12. Guys, I'm actually going to go ahead and end here in just a minute. You guys have been great, man. I love all the questions. Erica gave me a crazy, unescapable, challenging question. There's no way I would ever be Palpatine, man. What is Mando going to do to Palpatine? He just electrocute him and fry him. He'd be a fried bucket, So good question, Erica. Great question. Would you win if you fought Batman? That I would like to see. That is actually a future project that I want to work on. So we'll have to talk more about that. But I think it would be they're very like opposites of, not opposites, but they're very similar characters. If you think about it, dark, brooding characters. They have a traumatic past and they both have a kid as a sidekick. Batman, Mando, right? So I think it'd be really cool to see like a mashup fight of them, and I want to be the one to do it. So that's in the works for sure. Where is Grogu? Grogu is chilling, getting ready for bed. One last question. Grogu solos. What? Anyway, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Tomorrow, Bad Batch finale. So be sure to watch. And then just know when I go live tomorrow, it will be all spoiler talk. We're talking everything. So if you haven't seen it yet, just beware. That's going to be some of the stuff that we're talking about. So, yeah, tomorrow, 12 o'clock p.m. here on TikTok and on YouTube. I'll be live with friends from TikTok. And again, the DadaLorian will return. I keep saying this. Next week, starting Monday, I will have a leave of absence up until the end of the month. Because I'll be moving into my house. So I will have friends from TikTok that are taking over my page and we'll be posting stuff. I'll still be here live for live streams as best as I can. As long as I'm not like dead tired, I'm still going to definitely be here for the live streams. So you can definitely count on that. My buddy, Michael, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, man. It's always a pleasure talking with you. And I always learn something new. I always tell him about some new books or different characters. So it's always a pleasure hanging out with you, buddy. And you as well, Erica, with her unescapable question. I was like, what am I going to do to Palpatine, man? Nothing. You just fry me, But always a pleasure having my friends pop on. It's good to see you guys. So I will see you all tomorrow, 12 o'clock p.m. Be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel, guys. Goal is to get to 10K subscribers by December. So, and I'm going to be doing a cool, fun giveaway for that as well. So if you want to get some DadaLorian merch, definitely come and help me out and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I will see you all tomorrow. This is the way. And I'm going to go ahead and end here on the Instagram. What am I saying? Where am I right now? The YouTube live. You guys have been great. Thank you so much for hanging out. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bad Batch. This is the way.